A new version of Python is about to be released and the global interpreter lock can be disabled. A lot of Python developers are excited about this release. However, you need to be aware of the impact it has on your Python code. The global interpreter lock prevents multi-threaded code in Python from running simultaneously. This means that multi-threaded code in Python might not behave as you expect if you are coming from another language, because with the global interpreter lock enabled, only a single thread can execute at a time on a single core. You might wonder, what exactly is the purpose of GIL and why is it used to prevent multiple threads from running simultaneously? The global interpreter lock was introduced in the early days of Python, when Python's primary goal was simplicity and ease of use. The GIL was originally introduced to make Python's memory management simpler and to prevent race conditions within the interpreter itself. Generally, Python developers dislike the GIL because it prevents threads from achieving full parallelism in many situations. I have a video covering parallelism and concurrency. You can find the link in the description below. As of the time of recording this video, Python 3.13 is still in a pre-release state. In this version, the GIL is optional, meaning it can be disabled or enabled. According to the Python documentation, the free-threaded mode is experimental and work is ongoing to improve it. Free-threaded execution allows threads to run in parallel on multiple CPU cores, making full use of available processing power. From a Python developer's point of view, there are a few questions we need to answer. First, will writing multi-threaded code become easier? Writing correct multi-threaded code will still be challenging. Without the GIL, poorly written multi-threaded code won't be protected from the issues that the GIL previously managed. So you need to be extra careful when the GIL is disabled. Remember, one of the benefits of the GIL is its role in memory management. Also, is the GIL going away? Yes, probably. There is a plan to eventually disable the GIL by default. According to the Python documentation, the GIL is expected to be disabled by default around 2026 to 2027. You can find the link to the documentation in the description below. Some libraries that depend on the presence of the GIL may break, and there could be performance implications, as some libraries might perform worse when the GIL is disabled. Removing the GIL might seem straightforward, but the real challenge lies in its impact on everything else. I recommend not using this feature for production or critical applications for a while. As I mentioned, Python 3.13 is still in pre-release state. You can experiment with it by building it from the source using the disable GIL flag. You also want to set Python_GIL to 0. Some Python implementations like Jython and IronPython do not have a GIL. CPython, which is the implementation you download from Python.org, uses the GIL. Are you currently experimenting with this upcoming release? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe, like, and share. Thanks.